Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy R, and I'm here to give you the challenge recap. I gotta check what episode we're on. I keep forgetting, like, it's fine. I always keep knowing what episode we're on, but then as I record, I'm just like, oh, God, what episode? Episode 14. Episode 14 of the challenge Double Agents, man. And like I said, it's almost over. We're in March right now, so possibly sometime in April, this season will probably come into an end. I guess possibly towards the end of April, beginning of May. This is where the season ends. And I granted, pretty sure y'all heard by now the Challenge All Stars. I am gonna do a video and talk about that. Probably some maybe I think perhaps Tuesday. Um, then it even depends on my schedule. Honestly, it's gonna be tough. Maybe sometime next week, and I'll talk about the cast. Like I say, it really depends on my schedule. I'm trying to get done with Persona 5 Royal. I am getting into Killer Instinct, so I am gonna need some time for me to train and do good with that video. It's gonna take some time. I'm not 100% sure, but so I want to do it sometime next week though. So we'll see how my schedule is. But we're gonna get right down to this episode 14. And so as the last episode, Nani got her gold skull, and so she took Fessy as a partner, and then now Nisa and Kyle are together. Now Nisa and Kyle are saying, "Yo, we're pretty much the chopping block right now. Like if we lose, everyone's gonna see us as a weak team, and we're gonna easily be the house vote." Now for Leroy's alliance, like Leroy, Cam, Nani, Fessy, the worst case scenario is if Kyle and Anissa win. If they win, we're most like one of us is most likely going in. And probably, maybe it might be Leroy. It might see best the weakest, but it's one of those guys gonna go in. So they have to win this next challenge. Like honestly, these next couple episodes, like everybody has to win the challenge at this point because you're safe, but everybody else they ain't safe. Like when it gets lesser and lesser people, it's like you have to win right now. Like it gets more and more it like the stakes are higher at this point right now. So like winning every challenge is pretty much important when it's like this many people are we have this many people left. Well, short amount of people, not amount of people, but like a little bit of people left. So we see Corey and Anissa talking. Pretty much there she's saying. Oh, actually, no, it was before that. You had Leroy and Darrell talking. Apparently, they're friends outside, which is dope. So, this is saying we gotta win this thing right now. Like, it's gonna be good for our game. Winning the next challenge. And then we see Corey come in because Corey, he's the only guy to have a skull. And I said to I don't think Corey's gonna be able to get a skull right now because his chances of getting in are very slim. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not saying he's a bad comparator, but like, I don't see him winning the challenge to throw himself in, and the chance of him getting voted in are like, I don't know. It depends on who was in or not. So it's gonna be the tough for Corey. Corey is saying, hey, if y'all happen to win or whatever, or y'all don't win, please make it a house vote. Please make it a house vote. And Anissa and Darrell and Lee were saying, you can't say that now when we start to go through a challenge. Like if we win that, then you got a better chance. But like to say that you want to be the house vote before the challenge even started, it's like chances are like slim. Like you're probably not going to be going in. You're probably not going to be going in. Like you have to know what the stakes are at this point. Like to say that now before the challenge started, it's not a good look. So I mean, yeah, these are right, but at the same time, I see both sides because Corey wants to be a house because he wants to get an opportunity, and then the guy was saying, hey, I mean, we could possibly do that for you, but we don't know we don't know how the next challenge is going to be. We didn't even start it yet, so you're saying you're asking big fair for this early, so you just have to wait a little bit. So then we see Corey and Asa talking. They've had their backs since day one. Corey says, if I were to go in, my biggest competition would be my biggest thing would be Kyle because everybody else is very good. He's pretty much saying he'd be the easiest one to take out compared to everybody else. But I can kind of see that. I mean, it'll be between possibly Kyle and Leroy pretty much. And then Anasa tells, Kyle, but hey, if Corey wants to go in, he wants to go up against you. And Kyle's like, all right, cool. I mean, but I'm not trying to make that happen. So we'll see what happens with that. So today's challenge was called Undercover. And I would not be able to do this. Well, I can swim, but when it comes to swimming in cold water, yeah. So my junior partner had to swim It goes down, gotta dive down into the water, and you gotta swim all the way, get some rings, and swim back. I don't know. Nothing that I think they gotta go all the way across to the other side. I don't know if they have to swim back. I heard TJ say swim back, but I don't know. But they're swimming on a tectonic, or was it tectonic? I think that's what they said. Yeah, I don't know what that really is. I forgot what it was. Several rocks in the water. Like I really don't know. But they have this dive down, swimming across cold water to get these rings. Once you get these rings, okay. Actually, no, yeah, they do have to go back. You gotta get these rings and swim back. And when you swim back, you have to figure out this code, a puzzle. And once you get that puzzle, you're done. Now this is go by time. The team that wins with the fastest time wins. But here's the catcher. You have to do the swimming. You have to do the swimming. You have to be underwater the whole entire time. If you come up for air, it's over. That's it. You're disqualified. So yeah, things are a bit tricky. So since Leroy and Case won the last challenge, they picked the order, and who they picked was Kyle and Anissa, which I don't think that was a good move because they already have a gold skull. You should have had Corey and Big T go first. They didn't have a gold skull, so you let those guys first. Now, granted, no one. I don't think anyone was watching who performed. Everyone's went on by themselves. Like each went on by themselves. So I don't think anybody knew how I feel. Okay, that person went fast. We gotta do this, blah blah, this, that, and third. So yeah. So Anissa and Kyle go, and they did a great job. Like this swimming, they had a good pace with each other with swimming. And when they got to the code, they did a pretty good job with the code. Like they did a decent amount of time. I'm like, oh wow, like you see, like Anissa's not a bad competitor. It's just, like I don't think anyone's a bad competitor. It's just certain things everybody just can't do. Everybody has a weakness in something. Nobody is perfect in these challenges. Well, maybe a few people, but like no one is perfect in these challenges. So this was a challenge made for Anissa and Kyle. Now, like I said, when it comes to endurance with Anissa, when it comes to running, we'll have to see about that because times like that, times we've seen Anissa just be like, oh man. But the thing with Anissa, it's like you'd be like, oh wow, she did great, and then the next one you're like, wait, what? You know what I mean? Like it's the thing that it's with Anissa. It's like a roller coaster ride. 1 minute she's good, 1 minute she's bad. But today she chilled in this challenge, so I'm very very proud of her. Now I can't remember the full exact order, but I believe the next one was I think it was I gotta look. It was it Nani? No, it was I believe it was Nani and Fessy. And Fessy fucked this shit up. Like as soon as he started, Fessy accidentally kicked Nani in the face. I feel as though that just fucked her whole like momentum right there. Like she couldn't she was so feeling after the after effect of that kick, which is in the water. She just had to come up for air. Like honestly, you can sit here and no, Fessy can say, "Oh well, it needs it." Oh, Nani didn't finish it, but bro, that's on you, bro. I believe that's on you because when you kicked her, that kind of messed her up right there, and that bro, that's on you. Like to me, it's like it looks like he's not much of a team player. Like his team chemistry is just not good. Like you wanted Nani, you want to get rid of Anissa. Now be a teammate to Nani. Clearly you didn't do that. You just did your own thing, buddy. You're like, hey, Nani worry about her, so they got disqualified. Next, like I said, I don't think I'm going in exact order, but I can know who was first, who was last. Corey and Big T go, and they barely last. Corey was like having bad memories, swimming or drowning or something like that. And Corey comes up, and you have Big T, who's a good swimmer. Corey came up, he didn't even last long, so like he fucked that up for Big T. So sorry guys. The another one was Amber B and Darrell. And Darrell looked he had something going on, but Amber B she swam up. She couldn't finish it. And now Darrell's like, yo, at this point I need a new partner. Like I can't stuff like this. I'm like, no, I can't go out like that. Like I'm gonna need a partner. So this is gonna be very, very tough for me. So then now we have Cam and CT. They swam great. Like they're on pace with each other. They really look good. When it came down to the puzzle, their communication was bad because we have two good people that got no puzzles. One's gonna be loud, the other one they're gonna be like, oh, listen to me, blah 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 blah. My way works, this way works. Like it works better that way. Like no, it didn't work well. Like their communication was bad. Now I managed to finish the code, but their communication with that was just bad. And now CD's pretty much saying, I'm starting to have regrets of Cam as my partner right now. Like I don't know how I don't know. So I mean, in the end of it, that's on CT for doing that and stuff. So like sorry CT, but that's on you. That is simply on you. So now we get to the last team, and that's Leroy and Casey, and they did a pretty good job too. Like for Leroy to be like to call himself the worst swimmer, he managed to get things done. He managed like do a decent job. So like to me, I feel as though Leroy has been improving, even if he doesn't win this challenge, right? I'm so proud of him, for doing like winning a couple of challenges, showing he's still got, especially and in this challenge right now too, like for him to finish the swimming and then come up for air once, that's great. I mean, Grant, they can swim on these ropes, so like that does help him out. But like the fact he's able to finish it, I was very proud of him, man. And I mentioned, finish coach. Honestly, like Leroy and Casey work very, very well together. Like I'm not saying everyone else doesn't, but like Leroy and Casey, man, it's just really good between us two, and I'm very happy with them. So now, TG pretty much says you can't have between these three people: Cal and Anissa, Cam and CT, and Leroy and Casey. And the camera is pretty much focusing on Leroy and Casey and Cam and CT. But then he said, Anissa and Cal, you guys win, and that was that was great for them because they pretty much saved themselves from elimination. Anissa was very emotional, which she should be after hearing all the talk. We're like the worst team and stuff like that. However, she's I'll say this. I want to say this, right? I think we can all agree when it comes to Anissa's endurance. We're like, we're kind of skeptical on that. But this is my thing. For Fessy to be saying that, I was like, bro, you haven't really done anything. It's like, bro, like this is your second challenge right now. Don't act like that you're the top dog. So yeah, man. Like I don't know, man. I don't think it was cool for him to say that about Anissa. And I get it, but it's like when keeping it real goes on. It's like I don't think you have any power to say who you can, who should not want to run in the final. So I'll pause on that. So now here's the thing. Now Leroy looks bad because he sent Kyle and Anissa at first. So now they have the power. They can easily pick anyone who they want. So now Leroy's pretty much saying, yo, they want to throw me in right now because I put them in first. Like, so they're gonna have a target on me. So now I would say this is where alliances are pretty much no more at this point. Because now that the fact that Leroy said, hey man, if I gotta save myself, throw somebody in, that's fine with me. Now you have Corey and Big T say, hey, it's easier over at Houseboat because I understand you don't want to go against your partner, but this is $1 million on the line. Like this be easier for us right here. So like we split our case. Just all we gotta do is just try to go in, and that's it. Now Anissa and Kyle's gonna have fun with it and shit like that. He's gonna poke fun. So I like how he went at the court like it doesn't matter what you think or something like that. Well, yeah, of course when you win, you get power hungry, and that's understandable right there. Like I completely understand that. So Cameron's pretty much saying that Leroy, right now, Kyle and Anissa are manager, they're possibly potentially 30 win. Here's what we gotta do. You can't vote for me, and you can't vote for me and CT because I'm attached to CT. You can't vote for Anissa and you can't vote for that. You can't vote for who's the other team? Fessy and Nani because Nani's attached to Fessy. So right now your best bet is voting in Darrell and Amber B because here's the thing. Yeah, you can easily vote Corey in, but like you vote Corey in, and I think it was Lee were saying that you vote for Corey and Big T. It's just to make it easier for Cam and Anissa and Kyle to put you in. So your best bet is putting in Amber B and Darrell. And Corey brought up a good point. He was saying that separately, separately Darrell's good, but as a team, they're not great. So that could be our good chance of throwing in, going against each other. But I mean, honestly, eliminations are one on one, so you're not gonna face them as a team. But that would be a nice type of change up though. To be like, hey, it's not gonna be a 1-1 elimination. You're gonna do a team elimination. That'll be pretty interesting. But I doubt they're gonna do that. So they're out there and partying and stuff like that. And, Darrell and C's like, we're gonna throw it in. Just like, oh, I'll let you know. So you already did all the work, so y'all just do your thing. Now, Kyle was talking to Lear, I'm not gonna say your name, blah blah blah. And Lear's like, Kyle, you do this every season. You always lie every season. He's like, I know not to trust you right now, bro. Like, I know not to trust you. So you dismiss me of that. Now, Lear say, hey, if I gotta throw my man Darrell in, be it, because if it's you or me, it's gotta be you, buddy. I'm not trying to win $1 million. And here's the thing. People want to say, man, I don't want to throw in my friend and stuff like that, but at the same time, it's like, like, I respect people that want to throw in their fans, but at the same time, y'all both came in together. At some point in the game, this situation might happen. So y'all both try to win $1 million. And here's our what Leroy says, like, hey man, there's a lot of votes coming in and saying that it might be me. So for me to say myself, I'm gonna tell you, probably gonna get a vote coming from me. As a friend, just tell you straight out, because I'm trying to win $1 million. If I got to play dirty, then so be it. And Darrell's like, you know what? I understand that, man. Like, I understand that, but it's like I say, if I go in, never come back, I'm gonna take your partner. You know what I mean? Like, fair game. Like, just a payback, man. So all fair game, man. It's the type of game we play. So, yeah, completely understand that. Darrell's like, hey, Darrell was so chill. I was like, all right, man, cool. Because you have a reason. You have a reason. I have mine. He said that in the episode. I know I'm a little bit ahead, but like he said, I'm not gonna go and argue with it. You have a reason. I have a reason. It's all said and done at the end of the day. So we get to the deliberation. Corey's still playing this because third man, blah blah blah. I mean, y'all got coach goals. I think it's time for me and Big T to go in. And Darrell say, hey, people want to throw me in, but let's all about this game, get the fight. So y'all want to do it? Y'all do your thing. You know what I'm saying? So you just do your thing. So we get to we saw mainly people voting in between Leroy and Casey and Darrell and Amber B. So as we get to Anissa and Kyle, we see them. Okay, we saw who they voted for. It turned out to be Amber B and Darrell. And now Kyle was poking fun. It's like, yeah, let's throw CT and Cam. That would be a good elimination. That would. Or Fessy or Nani. That also, by the way, during the party, Nani was like, she's starting to regret, leaving. Everyone be regretting to leave everybody at this game right there, man. Like, everybody ready everyone's ready to leave everybody. So it's like, oh, Nani's like, oh man, I'm regretting leaving Kyle now. I want to go back with Kyle because me and Fess have good communication. Now, it was their first one. I think she'll be over exaggerating right now. Like, let them work together again and see what happens. Because quite honest, I mean, I'll say this. I like Nani. Chemistry is like, okay, this is coming from the girl that gave 1-on-1 challenge. So it's like, to say that y'all have good chemistry and shit like that, when you pretty much like Kyle down and that one challenge last week, it's like, say that you miss him, it's like, nah, man. If anything, Kyle should be glad that he's actually part of you because you cleared that one challenge show. I didn't say that, by the way. So yeah, so we get to deliberate. So we get to the voting. Like I said, it turned out to be Darrell and Amber B, and like I said, Kyle and Anissa are discussing. But honestly, we're not gonna find out until we get to the crater. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna find out until we get to the crater. So it's all, they can all say these things right now, but like until we get to the crater, we'll see what happens. So we get to the crater. The compromised agents were Darrell and Amber B. And Kyle's like, the scam is. I wonder if people really like tell the producers tell these guys like, hey, make this speech, blah 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 blah, and it's like, just who you're gonna vote for. Like, I don't know why you wanted to do this speech thing. I feel so they always do a speech. Like, it's like whatever. But to make things easier, Kyle just said, I'm gonna throw in Corey and Big Tiggs, give their own opportunity. And plus, I think, less blood, his hands, I guess. I mean, honestly, I'm surprised he didn't try to send in CT or Cam. Then I guess Cam and whatnot. So I mean, yeah, when you want to get rid of one person, but they're a kind of person that you fuck with, it's kind of hard. So And then these one with the same thing. It's going to be Darrell and Corey. It's a guy's elimination. I felt bad for Big T because like she has not got a chance to get a gold skull yet. So now I did say I don't think Corey was going to get a chance, but now he's got an opportunity now. So that Big T, yeah, she's got. I think next week will be a Women's Day, so hopefully she can get her chance. Not next next week. So what is coming since Sunday. So Darrell now, I hate to see Darrell and Corey go at it because I do like both of them. So like I was gonna don't get me wrong, I was put more for Darrell because he is the OG, but I was still a bit happy if like Corey win too. So we get to the game snapping point. Season 4 is a good game that Wes and Wes and Devin went at it. So Bears got to run around. It's pretty much all about speed. You got to run around the poles all around, and the first person hit their button first wins the round. So you got to win 2 rounds. So like as soon as they start running around the finish running around the poles, it's a full lot sprint to the button. So it's all about speed. Honestly, man, when I heard it was going to be about speed, I'm thinking to myself, oh man, Darrell might lose this because he's getting old right now. Because the speed is definitely on Corey's side right now. So I think Corey got this. So that first round, man, Corey got Darrell, man. Like I don't want to say that he destroyed him, but like you definitely saw that Corey was in the lead in that game. So then we get to commercial break and we get to the second round. Darrell, Corey got it again. So honestly, like this elimination wasn't like the best. I honestly wanted to be physical. Honestly, I really wanted to be like, you know what's crazy? Like, see, I'm not gonna lie, these eliminations have been weak to me because it's like, oh, we made it longer, we made it tougher. It's like, are y'all really running out of eliminations? Like, we only had one pole wrestling thing. Not rope wasn't ring, and we only had we only had one I mean, you can't do it again, but it's like I wanted to see another physical one against the guys. Like I just feel so the elimination this season has been weak, in my opinion. I'm gonna be sure with y'all. I think they've been weak, but it is what it is. I think they're running out of ideas, so I don't know what to do. But the Corey won. I'm happy he's got his gold skull. I'm sad with Darrell. Fourth just ends his time for him, and now Amber Beast, sad because now she doesn't have a partner. And then this elimination broke me, man. I just really wanted to see Darrell win this. I'm like, he was getting there, but that's why alliances are pretty much no more at this point, in my opinion. Like if this person wins, okay, you're good, but this person wins, it's like, oh shit, we gotta vote for it. I ain't going in, so I gotta vote for you. So like at this point, man, I just feel as though alliances are kind of broken, and I kind of lean towards that way with when there was like Leroy and Darrell talking about most of the episodes, so it's like, yeah, they're someone's probably gonna betray somebody. So, but yeah, no, I'm happy for Corey. He finally got his gold skull, man. He was running out of time. He was running out of time. So now he had a decision to make. He chose Cam as his partner, and here's the thing. So he has Cam now. Big T is by herself, and CT doesn't have a partner. And he asked, Big T, you want me to partner again? Which to me, I don't think that was a good decision in terms of and here's why I don't think it's a good decision, because he does not have a gold skull. Now I don't know if y'all had to choose Big T. I forgot, but like, why would you not go with Amber B? Then again, I guess because he hasn't worked with Amber B, and he has a decent success with Big T. Big T, maybe that's why he chose her. But like now you have a potential, Big T thinks she can get an opportunity. You might have to be in elimination too, because there has not been an episode so far that we think that it's most likely to be this elimination, and then TJ flips it because he teases it, and he's like, no, it's this elimination instead. Like he's been teasing it, but like he actually has to do it. So in terms of like gold skull wise, I don't think it was a good decision. I understand him not wearing Amber B has something to do with it, but I don't know, man. I don't think it was a good decision by CT, to be honest with you. Like I said, I do think they work well together, but like, just remember, man. Then again, unless they win, now even if they win, there's still a chance that CT might have to compete in elimination. So I don't know. So now Kyle's out. It's karma on CT for leaving Big T, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with Corey and Cam because Leroy said, "Oh, the Corey curse is around because every girl he's been with, she goes home." Well, Big T's still here, so maybe the curse is broken now. I think the Corey curse has been broken, so we'll see what happens. Another good episode. Because I think these eliminations are getting like weaker, honestly, because they do the same shit. And you know what? Yeah, and, like forgot. No, yeah, like wait, that one elimination that Nani and Gabby did last week, was that new? Because no. Uh, Joe and Kai did something similar, but still, yeah, these eliminations are like it's the same shit. Like at least make a different one. I'm not saying like don't do different. Like I understand we see a lot of these same eliminations, but at least don't be like, oh, we made it 10 times harder and blah blah blah. No, give us something new. Like I've been over that shit. But anyways, that's all gonna be for today, guys. I gotta hurry up. I gotta rewatch Ruby and do an episode coverage on that. So then later tonight I'll be doing recording of Falcon and Winter Soldier recap. So that's gonna be fun. So as always, guys, subscribe if you want to be part of Knuckles family. Give me a thumbs up, like this video. Comment, share the video. Be sure to follow my Facebook page, my Instagram accounts, my Twitter account, and follow me on my Anchor podcast where I talk things about pop culture. And always remember, as J. Cole said, there is no such thing as life better than yours. Take care.